Tully will play the villain.
Okay, so for August's issue of Game Informer magazine, the cover was Skull and Bones. And this is a game that, when it was first announced back in 2017, I didn't really give a rat's ass about it. And then, when it was recently re-announced for coming out later this year, I wasn't really that nuts about it. And so, previewing this game, I'm looking at all the information, and for starters, I'm pretty sure this is an online-only game. Now, I immediately thought, okay, I mean, this is going to be like kind of like World of Warcraft, where you're going up against other players, kind of like Sea of Thieves, but just, you know, a more realistic-looking art style, and it's like, no, this is going to be a component where you can play against AI-controlled bots! But you have to be online! I'm sorry, Yoshi. I needed that. So, now that I got that out of the way, yeah, from what I'm hearing, this is going to be online only for no fucking reason. And yes, there's going to be a strong multiplayer component where you can go with 3 friends taking on NPCs, or you can go up against other players. And, like, that sounds fun. But as a single player gamer or content creator, I can't really do that. So, you know. And now, let's talk about some of the things I do like. One, I like the location. It's taking place not in the Caribbean, but in the Indian Ocean. I think that's really awesome when people start doing different locations. I mean, you're doing a World War II video game. Why are you going to do Normandy again? Every video game has done Normandy. But not a lot of games have done Africa. Not a lot of games have done Italy. Not a lot of games have done Norway. So, you know, there's potential for new innovations in terms of just location with certain games. And so I do like that this is taking place in the Indian Ocean. And I am also curious how big the open world actually is. We haven't really seen a lot of exact, like, knowledge on how big the open world's going to be. Not like we did with, you know, another game that I'm going to be talking about in a little bit. And so I am curious how big the open world is going to be. You're doing naval travel. And I don't know if you're going to be doing diving. And I don't know if you're going to be doing a lot of land stuff. So really, you probably have the potential of having a large open world of just water. And so I am curious how that's going to work. How's weather going to play in? Are you going to have a dynamic weather system? I'm curious on how weather's going to be treated. Because obviously, it's not going to be all sunny skies in this game. And then, I'm also curious if the on-land gameplay is just like a central marketplace hub, or if there's actually going to be some land-based gameplay, combat, traversal, whatever. I'm thinking it's just going to be like a hub, kind of like with Anthem, how the only time you're in first person is when you're in the hub, and anytime you're out of the hub, you're in third person. So, like, is this where the only time you're actually on land is when you're in this, like, hub type thing, buying new stuff for your boat, and then the rest of the game is just you on the boat? I don't know. They weren't exactly clear on that. There's a lot they're not clear about on this game. And the other question is, why would I get this over Assassin's Creed 4? Because Assassin's Creed 4 is a game that lets you do a lot of this type of naval stuff. I think a lot of the same people who worked on Assassin's Creed 4 are working on this game. So technically, this is the next day after Assassin's Creed 4, just by some elements, like be able to run around land and do pirate stuff on land. I don't know if you can't do that in this game. They weren't exactly clear. They just said you could, like, walk around Marketplace. And even if you can do that, I'm pretty sure this bullshit is still online only. And it's like, Why would I get this and have to be online when I can play Assassin's Creed 4 offline and still be a pirate? Okay, but I mean, keep in mind, it's Ubisoft. All right, they will make something online only even if there's absolutely nothing online about it. All right, they have literally gone so far down the rabbit hole of trying to make everything online only that they will make the original Super Mario Brothers online only if they could, even though that game never has needed an online connection. I'm being ridiculous now. And so, yeah, I mean, am I excited about Skull and Bones? No, I'm not. If I hear that it's going to be made offline only, I might look a little bit more into it. And if I find out, like, no, you can actually do a lot of this really neat stuff on land, and the naval battles are much better than Assassin's Creed 4, then I might look into it and get it. But I mean, honestly, I don't see myself getting this, and so it doesn't look that exciting to me. The only thing that really looks exciting to me is the location, and also being able to customize every single aspect about how your pirate looks, which I think is awesome. I think it's awesome. You could look like a squab, or you could look like the most flamboyantly gay pirate imaginable. That's a little unfair. I mean, back in those days, you could dress like a flamboyant gay pirate and be the most heterosexual guy ever. It was just the style back then. But so, anyway, yeah, that's been my thoughts on Skull and Bones. Look, you may be interested in it, and if it's great, let me know down below if it turned out to be like the greatest game ever. It's like, hey, Chris, you were wrong. It's like, okay. I mean, I'm not planning on getting it. There's way too many things I gotta do in terms of gaming, and too many things I want to get. And so the only reason why I'm doing this preview is because cover of Game Informer right here. So hopefully next month will be on something a little bit more up my alley. But, you know, that's about it. So, yeah, that's been my preview of Skull and Bones. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for this? Why are you excited for this? I'd love to know what reasons you're excited for this game. Maybe you might change my mind. So, yeah, Christopher Connor with 11 Hour Reviews, and that will be all. Or should I say, ow! Sorry about that.